Greetings everyone, this is Bala here, and welcome back to retro games that I used to play as a child. In this compilation, we're starting off with Luxor 2 is a game that's on this computer. It seems to be something similar to Zuma, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's very Egyptian themed. Vaza. Okay. My rank, farmhand. Great. My badges. I assume there's gonna be check marks or something, but it's all 0 for now, so it seems that no one's played it, even though this... Why is this computer here? I don't know. Various Egyptian names. Not Happy, Hathor, Osiris, Nephthys, Horus, Amun-Ra, Set, and Khufu. Okay. What sort of options do we have? Ooh, fancy. This is a little bit, it's bigger, but it's also slower. So I'm gonna keep it as this. How to play. I'm gonna assume it's very simple and straightforward, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll do just a quick adventure on normal difficulty, because why not? Whoa, there's a gigantic map. You can play this game for a very long time, and we're gonna go along the river, which is, you know, makes sense, I guess. Don't show this again, please, thank you. I know how to play video. I say that, but it doesn't look anything like Zuma. Village on the Nile. What am I even... Oh, it's like Zuma, but it's not Zuma. Okay, fascinating. And I missed. Let's do that. Let's throw that there. I missed that. Okay, cool. Do the usual shenanigans that I always do with Zuma-esque. Okay. Just fuck you and fuck you and fuck you too, and I get combo, and the combo is combo. And there we go, I got everything. I say I got everything, and then there is more. Icky yucky gaming. Rito Gomez. Let's just throw this here, because I just keep on pressing buttons. Things will eventually work out if I keep on doing this, I'm sure. It's very close by, so it goes by even faster. Beautiful. I am trying not to win. There we go. I lose. Alright, I think we've seen enough of this game. The game thinks I want to win. What if this game just think I'm a normal human person? No, I am not a normal human person. I am Vaza. Anyway, I've never played this game in my life, but it exists on my computer, so I make video about it. Super patterns, or super bubbles. It's also made by Brain Block Interactive, that is. We have instructions, it's general stuff, have bubbles move to match patterns. We can probably figure out what to do without needing instructions. I've played a video game or two in my life, you know. And it has a cursor, so let me remove my cursor. Now you should only have one cursor. Let's start game. Puzzle or Classic? Let's do Puzzle Classic or El Classique. Righto. What am I doing exactly? I can move stuff like this. Oh, okay, I have to patternize them like that. Oh, and I have a certain amount of moves left as well. This is issue, I will say. I cannot move, but I can move this here. There we go. That's the wrong... Fuck. Okay, well, let's demo to see what looks when you run out of moves. No, I ran out of moves. New record. Whoa. No. Just no. What is this scoreboard? What the hell are those names? Pearson, Simone, Kirsten. Okay. Anyway. We'll do new game again. Classic. So I have 11 moves to create patterns. Well, this thing is more oh, I can't move that there. Okay. Fascinating. I should move one of these. I should move this here, actually, probably. Now I have to do this pattern, which requires some voodoo magic or something. We'll do this here and this here. 3 in a row. We'll do... Hello? How? I did... You can move it like holding. Oh, okay, that makes sense why that happened then. Move this here and move that there. 8 moves out of 11. Let's go. Level 2 must clear 20 in 19 moves. Ah, and we have multiple different colors. Do the colors even matter? I don't know. Like if I move this thing here, no? So they all have to be the same color. Fair enough. Let's use the yellow ones for this one. There we go. This would have been free, but it's no longer free. We'll use all of the yellows for this one, because they are very far apart. For this particular one, the whites seem pretty good. Like this. I can't use the reds. Actually, I can use the reds for that one. I can do this and that. There we go. And triple. Okay, I can just do this and that. And we're done. Okay, it's pretty simple. Just have to place things in a way that makes sense. Okay, this I can do in one singular move like that. This I can do in one singular move like that. This I can also do in one singular move like this. This I can do... I should have used blue one for that one actually. Anyway, this I can just make yellows do the thing that they need to do. Blam. This is a triple in a row, which just needs one move of that. The blacks are the only... I moved it one square, not anyway. Okay, I can only do this with the blacks, so I have to do it like this. I did 19. There we go. Ooh, what the hell? Challenge level. What am I doing? Oh, it's one of these types of games. Can I click one zodes? I can click one zodes. Oh, I can only use a limited amount of clicks. Okay, that's the challenge. In which case, I've already failed because I have clicked way too many times. That. Wait, I actually did it? Question mark? That's weird. Clicks used 31. Well, I guess there was no click limit, it's just... Prepare for level 5, must clear things in things. This is straightforward enough, just move these 2 pieces. Next we have that, where I have to move one singular piece. Next we have 4 in a row. Of course we get 4 in a row. Okay, great. It never tells me what the patterns are like, so I have to react in live time. Let's see. It never makes things easy for me, does it? That'll do. This'll do. Blam. Okay, this particular level is a little bit mean. Not gonna lie, I guess we do blue boy here for the J. Then we have sideways Y. Oh, I guess it doesn't leave me a lot of options. Gotta use the blacks. There we go. We're gonna use the blues for this one. Hopefully that'll work. There we go. 2s. Let me use black for that. 3 that way. Too bad I cannot put a red anywhere around this way because that doesn't work. I guess we're gonna open up the whites here so we can have access to the entire arena. Ah, there we go. There's the red that I always wanted to play as. This game really ain't making things easy for me, is it? Okay, you know what? Fine. Play it your way. This is literally free. There we go. And donezoed. How many more levels are there? We are on level 7. Is there only just like moves left, or is there something else involved? I can use this funky boy here. Blam. This is certainly an issue. It would have been nicer to probably use something else, question mark? Probably not. Oh, access to whites. Let's go. Whites right there. Blam. Tetris piece. There's just no easy way to make this happen, is there? Like, if I knew what the next piece out of this was going to be, click to skip this one. Maybe I can skip this one. Ah, okay, it allows me to skip that one and move on to the next one, which might be easier to create, but if the next one is not easier to create, you're gonna have issues. Looks like it's issue a clock, because I am having issues. Skipping that one was not the move, not gonna lie, bros. I need to get to the center somehow, but it's just not giving me pieces to make it work with. Ah, whites. This thing is perfectly in the way. Mother of God. Let me move that there, this here, and that there. Should have moved this one instead. God dang it. Ah, but now I can move this. One mover. Two mover. Moving blacks here. One bubble left, but two moves, and this is literally free. Beautiful. That was almost very close. What are these? I can't move those ones. Okay. Why do they exist? Okay, so is... Oh, these different ones are not the same. Okay. I'm gonna... These are very difficult to tell apart. I'm just gonna click things until things click. I don't think I care. Just get me out of this level. There we go. And we're done. Fortune, 56%. We're gonna go on until level 10, I guess, because these things look different. I mean, this pattern is just never going to work, so I'm gonna skip that one. This is also never gonna work, so I'm gonna skip that one. And that won't work either, so skip that one. That's not gonna work, so skip that one. There's a few ways to go about this one, but this is probably the safest bet. For this one, I can move this here. There we go. I can do this by moving these two pieces. This game just wants to see me suffer, I guess. Brown one works here. Another one of these, huh? Okay. What if I did this? Blam. And now I can open the center. And now I can literally... I'll move this here, I'll move that there. I've opened the two sides up. Brown one can go with brown one. Of all of the possible combinations, you gave me the worst possible one that takes two moves, and I have one move left. And I have a lot of stuff greens in different ways, so I could have actually made that work as well. I can do the green ones here. And these green ones here as well. Beautiful. I ain't doing this one, sir. That's much more reasonable. I can do this. What do you want me to do with that, bro? This is unreasonable. This one I can use the greens to do this. The piece is always fun. There we go. And now we can open up the green ones over here. Now we have access to every single ball in the world. The blue ones are never gonna work ever anywhere. So I'm gonna move them away. If I had one extra black, I could do that right there, but no, I can't. Well, I guess we're moving the white ones. That was surprisingly simple. Okay, there's more than 10 levels. You know what, we're gonna leave the game off here. Can I press escape? End game for now. My name is Vaza, I made bank. I am top player. Let's go. 17k. Main menu. There was a second mode as well, wasn't there? Bubble Mania. Oh, is this one where things keep spawning? It looks almost like Atomica-esque, but maybe not. I'm not 100% sure what the main difference of this thing is compared to the original one. Maybe there is a difference, maybe there is no difference. Who is to say? Well, I guess we'll find out in a second here. Okay. It's just, I think it just adds more. Yeah, it's just rather than Atomica where they spawn every time you move, they spawn every time. It just keeps on adding on. All right, you know what? Fair enough. We'll leave it off there, and the game, and we'll leave it off there. Let's move on to some other games. Let's see what else we have on the list. Krakout with extremely loud music, but I've managed to turn the volume down a little bit because holy fuck. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of rules that scroll by extremely fast. We've also got credits. The credits are extremely slow, but luckily there's not too many of them. There's just this thing left and we're good. Alright, let's just quickly do this. It's a breakout. It's just breakout. I've never played this game in my life, but it exists on my computer, and in case this thing somehow does not exist on other people's computers, now you know it exists. It doesn't even have sound effects. What upgrades are just not even collecting? Like, what do you want me to do? What the hell is that? Doesn't what? I unregistered. Hello. I was stuck there. There we go. And this it's just breakout. I'm not gonna play this any longer. I just want out of here. Alright, we'll go on to other games now. Alright, thank you. Fish Tycoon is a thing that I have on this computer for some reason. You must directly be used. I guess that works. Does it work? I think it's working. What is going on? Tank 1, tank... I don't own second one. I can sell tank though. There's supplies. I can just get random things if I so want and give them to my fish. I can buy new things like seahorses. I have $0. Okay. And what can I do? Species. I know fish in isolation. Can I... Now you can see additional details about the fish that is trapped in the isolation tank. To set the price of this breed and learn even more about it, click the species button. The fish is dead. Oh, is this fish dead? Not enough fish, not old enough to examine. Okay, this fish is... Okay, what can I do in this game? I can play it. There's options. Okay, there's trophies. Help. It runs in true real time. Oh boy. Even when you are not playing or when a computer is off. Good thing I'm not gonna be playing this game because if this is actually real time, then I cannot be arsed. Here's the credits, by the way. Anyway, is there anything else in this game that I can do? I'm gonna sell this fish. Oh, I can actually do the selling? Okay. Fascinating. They're going in. Some people are going in. Most people are just like backing off and being like, what the hell is, the fish is dead or something. They probably don't want dead fish. This is the loneliest store clerk in all of store clerk history. Know your fish, and it has fish, and I don't see any names. Maybe the words are just too small, or maybe there are no words. Advanced formula. Okay, some funky shiz. Okay, I think we're done here. It's not selling. What about this species? It's dead. Oh wait, is it I think I know why. It's because I think I need to start a new screensaver. Ah, okay. I think I know what happened. At some point someone played this game and because it's been fucking 20 years or something, everything's fucking dead. They're all dead. So, if I can't buy anything and I can't sell anything, then what can I do? Think I'll just leave it here. This is fish tank game. It has a tank and there's fish. There was fish. Pacboy is also a game that exists here. It almost looks similar to something that I've played, but I don't quite think this is it. What is this dysmorphic, horrible, weird-looking Pac-Man type thing? Help! There's demons. Options, they exist. New game. Let's just get to him. Copyright 2002 RWM Studio. Level 1. Press enter to begin. Oh boy, it's Pac-Man. You can go around in circles and get the things, and whoa, There's demon skull things that are demons, and they're skulls, and they're scary, and they're skull, and they will eat you alive if you let them. So don't let them. That's the answer. And now you can eat them yourself. No issues here. Are they trying to run away? No, I'm not gonna let you. You are going to die. What is that? There's a money symbol at the bottom right now. And the schools are back. I'm gonna pay no heed to them. I'm gonna continue on eating. They are doing. I got eaten myself. Alright, this gives 1,000 points, so it's just literally like the food that spawn in regular Pac-Man. They give points. Oh, and now there's a life here. I am gonna get that, hopefully, and not die too many times in the process if I can. There we go. Okay, can I get these final things before the game ends, or am I doomed? I think I'm good. There we go. Beautiful. And there's more levels if you want to play them, but I don't, so there you go. This is Pacboy. It's a Pac-Man-esque game with skulls and whatnot, and this skull is blue for some reason. I don't know why. Actually, wait, let me see exactly. Blue demon is stupid. Green demon follows you sometimes. Red demon very dangerous, but you can make him feeble. Okay, well, fair enough. There's this game. Thank you, Pacboy, for existing. Feed the Snake is a video game that exists. The cursor is very fast, but I assume I don't need that problem. Maybe I need it. Let me try if I can go ahead and make. Okay, is there just some problem with? I think that it is possible. Oh, new game. I can do it. Hold. I'm gonna try playing the game. Hold on. Give me a. I'm gonna do it. Whoa. I played the game. Let's see. What is this game even about? Feed the snake. Okay. Is there a way to make my cursor more like manageable? Cause like my god. Can I just press OK? F1 to help. Okay. Oh wait, I actually made it happen. Whoa. And I can actually control the snake using the arrow keys. And I think that's a wall. That's just walls. Okay. I am. You can play with 2 players apparently. Can you all speed up? No, maybe. Why is suddenly nothing spawning anymore? I don't know. Ooh, okay. So you can't run into a wall when you're next to it, but this will like I'm guessing the red thing disables the item spawning, and then it counts down the numbers at the top right or something. And I'm supposed to not eat the bad mushrooms. I'm supposed to eat the good mushrooms. I'm gonna avoid those red things. Okay. Cactus generally bad, so avoid that. There we go. Beautiful. Hot peppers are bad apparently. Okay. Wait, this looks stiff. I guess I'm never gonna find out. This is a weird game. And cactus is gonna hurt me, I assume. Yep, there we go. I wanna find out what that thing does at the top right there. This is different than the other. I was not fast enough. Oh, there's a timer thing on the left side there. I'm gonna eat that and then get this. It gives me extra time to work with. Okay, cool. I see roids at the it's gone. These things spawn and go away way too quickly. Okay, maybe I can get this. This is red, so it's gonna be bad. Oh, it slows me down to a halt. Cool. Okay, and now I'm back to being fast. I want that, but I can't get it yet. And of course, if you eat yourself, you can eat it. You eat yourself. Okay, I want that thing on the right side if I can get it. What does this do? This, I don't know what that does. Well, anyway, it's a snake game. I think I'm done with this game for now. I wanna move back to menu if I can. I am so close yet so what do you, oh I can do I can do it. There we go. Okay. Can I click instructions? There we go. Can I also... Now I need to move this thing like this. There we go, there we go, and there we go. I have recorded the fact that these things exist. This is very hard to control. Where is my cursor? There is my cursor. Where is it? And you know what? I give up. This game barely works, but you know what? I recorded the fact that it exists. Feed the snake, everyone. Next up, I have 3 games which I actually couldn't play myself. The first one being Bomberman vs. Digger. I tried playing this on my personal computer where it was just like completely blue screen, and on my virtual machine where it would just have glitched graphics, and I tried various different things but none of it really worked, and I want to get them out of the way, so I'm actually going to be watching a YouTube video of someone else doing it. Thanks to this guy down here for making this video. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be using this. This is Bomberman vs. Digger. It is a similar game to some other games that we've seen before. It initially copies what Supaplex did, but also we've had games like, what was the one game? No, not Bamboozle. It was some Beetlejuice. There it is. There's been various games like this which are kind of 2D, but they also have gravity to a certain degree. Sometimes they have gravity, like you don't have gravity, but the boulders do, and the gems do, and also you don't have the enemies don't have... Anyway. The point being, it's a relatively simple game. You drive around as a car, there's puzzles probably. There's also time bonus if you can beat these levels fast. And it shows you where you are on the map with 4 arrows, which is really nice. Well, it's just a bonus, a quality of life, if you will. And the rocks, if they are on top of other rocks, they have extra gravity that really pushes them. Use falling objects to destroy enemies, like we showed you in, well, this guy showed you in the last thing. And you can push rocks, which is a little bit easier. I'm not gonna show you too much because I don't want to take this guy's whole entire video and upload it on my channel, you know, but I want to show like at least 2 of the things. Pick up ammo packs to replenish your ammo supply. You can also see repeating quantities. Okay, so you have ammo in this game of some sort. I didn't know you had ammo here. That rock is gonna fall on top of you, but you can probably rush it, but this guy's gonna decide to take it a little bit slower. They decided to take it really slow. They're actually doing puzzles in the normal old puzzle way. And they are taking their sweet time. Oh, they are actually throwing an explosive. It really is similar to Beetlejuice in that way. Beetlejuice also had explosive like that. And that car over there does not care. They are, well, they have totaled. That car is no more. Oh, and there's explosives. These with an eye can broken with an explosion. You can land a dynamite for this. Just place it near the wall. Okay, so the orange walls are dynamiteable. You can... Okay, this guy tried the rush strategy and it did not quite work out very well. But you know what? You know, GG unlucky. Let me just speed up a little bit. The positives of watching a YouTube video. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Is this a reaction fucking video now? It's supposed to be a gaming video, but I am now reacting to a guy playing a video game. Welcome to YouTube.com. Population YouTube.com. Welcome to YouTube.com. This guy's gonna decide to take things safely. Alright, good. And they got the exit. Beautiful. Alright, I'll leave it off here for now. Next up, we have PacBomber, which is also made by a different guy down here. Thanks to this guy, the rarest gamer. Thank you very much. I will use this video as a way to showcase that this game exists. This one is very similar to Pacboy that we saw earlier. It also kind of reminds me... Wait. There is gameplay. I was wondering about that. This this game is somewhat similar to Pacboy that I played in this exact same video that you are watching right now, actually, this compilation. It's a very normal Pac-Man. Yeah, it's... I do remember some Pac-Man game. Wait, is it called PacBomber? You can place bombs. Yeah, there's bomb. You picked up a bomb. You should have bombs, and you can place them down, and you can maybe do something with them. The guy ran into a guy. The thing is, I remember some Pac-Man-esque game where it plays some music like dun 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 dun, and it's a funky type Pac-Man game. I think you played as a green Pac-Man-esque type thing there as well, which is why I'm a little bit confused that both PacBomber and Pacboy aren't the thing that I was looking for exactly when having that game in mind. I thought at least one of them would be the game, and I was really looking forward to playing that game excitedly, thinking that I would get to relive that nostalgia again and finally put that sinking feeling to a rest. Sinking feeling? That these memories to a rest of something that I remember but cannot acquire, you know? But apparently that's not quite it. This guy is taking a while. Let me go ahead and speed this up a little bit. There we go. And it moves on to the next level. Also, if you skip forward a lot, you get, well, there's different types of levels. Apparently, this guy does not get far enough because it's an unregistered version, like it says at the top. Ah, there we go. Red. Anyway, that's, it's just another regular Pac-Man game, so I'm gonna leave it be here as well. And last but not least, we have Bamboozle, which I actually had on my computer as well, but I had a timed version that ran out of time, and I tried a couple of different things, but I couldn't break through the timer, stopping me from playing the game. I also looked everywhere for a copy of this game, and I did not find a copy of it anywhere. Like, this game does not exist on the internet. It's been forgotten for good. Oh, by the way, this is also made by The Rarest Gamer. I think the same guy made the last video that I just watched. I also left a comment on this guy's video, but they have not answered, so... if they had answered and given me a link, I would have been playing this game myself right now, but unfortunately that is not quite it. Anyway, the game is very simple. It's just you move the things and whoa! It's one of these mover puzzles, like when you move cars and such, but in this game you actually don't move cars, you instead move monkeys and snakes and more rocks and grass and sky and leaves and rivers and various other natural phenomenon. That phenomenon in the land of phenomenon. You gotta move the car right one. You're doing it wrong. You're supposed to move the car. Yeah, there we go. Well, now you move things down and blam. I am backseating the Rarest Gamer video. I did notice that playing video games yourself and having to, you know, figure things out live is much more difficult than actually doing things the different way. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm trying to say that when you're locked into the game itself and trying to play the game and trying to do commentary and figuring things out, sometimes you miss really easy things. I actually really recently watched myself play through, what was that? Logications? I'm pretty sure I saw like literal checkmates on the board, and then I watched me play and I'm like, why are you not just doing the checkmate? It's literally just right there. But it was hard for me to find that because, I guess for Logications specifically, I did not know that the big circles would literally kill you. So if you let them, I mean, if the red circle gets captured, that's like the king piece from chess. You instantly die. Anyway, that's Bamboozle. It's really simple and straightforward. That's about all you need to know about this game. Double Digger, which uses what I always reference back to as the Crazy Frog theme, although I'm sure it has a different name. One that's actually, it's kind of funny how some songs get referred to as something else that they did not initially start off as. Allower Entertainment presents Millennium Digger to what? Isn't that supposed to be? Anyway, it's whatever. Let's see. Help Digger's history in 1983. An amazing game of that appeared on the game market. It was called the. I just like why? Hold on, let me just read through this real quick. Okay, you know what? I just gotta skim through it. It's just like two popular games: Dig Dog or Dog Dig or Mr. Do. I don't know. Anyway, game is simple. You play game about double about Millennium Digger about double. Why does it change? Hello? That's weird. I'm gonna call it Double Digger regardless of whether you want to be called one or the other. So if you don't like it, the GG. Options, just regular options, high scores, just regular high scores. I'm gonna play a classic. Well, I'm gonna do advanced because yes, why not? Iron Man, New Age, all classic custom levels. New Age, for what? You know what? No, I'm gonna do the normal thing. Advanced for kids. It's Jesus Christ, what am I listening to? It's just Dig Dog, but it's combined kind of together with something else, and you can die if you do that. Oh, they're not even money. Well, that's one way to die, I guess. Rip Bozo. Let's try that one again. Let's do normal difficulty. I'm sure normal difficulty is, well, it's probably not too different, honestly. Let's be honest here. It's, yeah, it's basically Dig Dog, but yeah, I thought it tries to combine the game together with some other game, but it's literally just this, so like, I don't have to go to the end. I guess that's where the enemies spawn from, the top right. They spawn from top right, and okay. And you die if you do that. Ripperoonie. Can I just like... I'm gonna try the more difficult levels now. I get the point. What is advanced mode Iron Man? Let's do this in normal mode. This is the Iron Man stage. Okay, so it's just literally more of this, but different. That's the game. Welcome to the game. Luckily, there's no hackers that wanna hack your shiz here, and that guy really tried, but I did not let them. That money landed on another money, and now I'm being chased. Okay, maybe the difficulty thing is a difficulty thing. Oh, that actually gives you money if you take it after it breaks. Okay. Is there a time limit? What did I just hear? Do the enemies just keep on spawning forever? You know, the enemies probably die if you make money fall on them, right? Hold on. I wanna try this. See what happens. Beautiful. I kill enemy and I get points. Alright, well. That's it. I'm not gonna play the entire game because, like, no. Old classic. It's just old classic, just goes back to old classic, okay. Advanced custom levels. What are custom levels? 333. What am I... Hello? Okay, hold on. There's something to this. There's many levels. There's test 1. Let's try test 1. What? Okay. I'm guessing someone made these and then they uploaded them to archive.org, which is why I'm seeing this. That frog is very angry. I don't like. Can I just sit here and not die? No. Well, anyway, I think we've seen enough of this game. It's one of those digger games. I'm not gonna go through everything. And if you wanna go through all the custom levels yourself, I'm sure you can download it off of archive.org and then play it yourself. Xudoku is a Sudoku variant, but it does more things, question mark. Actually, not really. There's, there's basic mode, there's classic mode. Wait, basic mode, what? Hello? Okay. And then there's something new classic mode when there's squares and you can do up to 16. Okay, that's crazy. And there's of course super, which is my favorite. We can do a hard mode, big puzzle, perfect diagonals must have different symbols too. Okay, that's fascinating. I'm gonna choose not to have that one. Geek. I'm gonna leave it to be hard mode. I'm not gonna do normal mode. I'm gonna do the specific Xudoku that the game left me to. I This game actually reminds me. Once upon a time, I created my own little puzzle things, and it's well, not my puzzle things. I created my own. What do you call it? I tried creating a personal. It occurs to me I don't actually know what it's called in English. It's a crossword book magazine type thing, but it doesn't just have a crossword. It has many different games, puzzles, I guess. For example, it did have a crossword, but it also had some. It had one Xudoku of the hardest difficulty that I literally took from this game because I thought it would be funny. And then I also added various. I actually forgot what I added there, but it's something that I did. I got the term Xudoku from there. I assumed it would be something that actually refers to something else and somewhere else. Like I thought Xudoku was specific, but I guess it's just a weird, funky setup of some kind. Anyway, the game. The point of the game is very simple. You gotta place numbers and then numbers. But what do they mean? The point is the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are supposed to be all unique in every single sector and also all lines and all vertical lines. And sometimes you gotta pull some nasty work in order to make certain things happen. Like for example, 1, 2, 3, number 4 has to be here somewhere, but it can't be here and it can't be here because this is here already, so number 4 has to go here, logically speaking. Actually, wait a second, never mind. Number 4 can't go here, it can't go here, which means number 4 has to be here somewhere. One of these has to be a number 4, which means none of these can be number 4, which means either this has to be number 4, which it can't be, or one of these has to be number 4 here. I'll leave that be for later, I guess. Okay, well this row is missing 2 and 4. It can't be 2 because 2 is here already, and can't be 4 because it's here already. And it's also missing a 7, so this thing has to be a 7 and nothing else. And then it's missing a 2 and a 4 here and here. But this can't be a 2, because a 4 has to be here. Otherwise this can't be a 4 and this can't be a 4, and there will be no 4s here, so that has to be a 4 and that has to be a 2 as a result. You know, I've just realized nobody's going to watch this fucking video. Oh, there's a 2 here already. Oh, that means 2 has to go over here. No, it can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go. Okay, I've already royally screwed this whole thing up. Let me just retract all of my statements and try to reinitiate. Okay, I've gotten to this point now and I figured out this has to be a 2 and this has to be a 4. Now everything is going smoothly so far. 5 and 8 are missing here, but this can't be an 8 where this has to be a 5 and this has to be an 8. 4, 6, 7 are missing here, but this can't be a 4, and this can't be a 4, so this has to be a 4. Oh wait, I just realized you can change symbols if you want that at all. And you can also do markups. Wait, markups literally just tells you everything for free, no? I mean, this just makes everything free. F3 for settings. Ah, okay, I see. Fair enough. But because everything has either 2 or 3, that means there is some sort of anomaly going on here that needs to be solved manually. Ah, I found one anomaly. So number 4 is missing in the center square, but only one of these squares can have a number 4 in it, which is this one. Blam. Ah, so one of these has to be number 5. But the top one cannot be number 5 because then that would remove both of the available 5s here and nothing else can be 5 here, so that effectively means that this thing has to be a 5. Otherwise a number 5 could not be in this sector. That also means that the only number 2 that can be here is in this square, which means the only number 2 that can be here is in this square, which also means that the only number 4 in this sector can be here, which means this has to be a 6. which means this has to be a 6 right here, and that suddenly opens up all sorts of places for me to place things at, and this is the only 7 that can be here, and that means it has to be a 6, and that has to be a 7, and this can be the only 7 here. Now I just need one more breakthrough to set everything else in place, and I think I found it. See, these 8s and 9s have to be 8s and 9s. If this is 8, this is 9, this is 8, then this is 9. They cannot be anything else. If this was 8 here, they would not be able to do anything. For example, here, they can't both be 9. Which means these up here have to be 1, 3, and 6, all of them. Which means this can't be a 1, which means this has to be a 9. Which means this has to be a 1. Which means this has to be an 8. Which means this is 9, and this is 3, and this is 9. And this is 8, and this is 9, and this is 3, and this is 6, and this is 1, and this is 3. And from this is 6, 1, 6, 8, 5, 1, 5, and 8. Perfect. There we go. Beautiful. Breakthroughs have been made, and that is puzzle complete. Nice work, puzzle solved. Use new puzzle in the menu or escape to quit this puzzle. It works for me. Oh, I can restart puzzle here if I want to. I can also create new puzzle, but I'm gonna go back to I can no longer show solution. I guess that's it then. Well, that was Xudoku, so there you go. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.